Hello, I'm ETarte, once a Catholic priest for 5 years in the 1960s, now an atheist, which means I find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. This video will include some paraphrasing. This is a follow-up to my very recent video entitled, Edward, what if at your deathbed Jesus comes to you? This is a question that devout Catholic lady Annie asked me. Annie is displeased that in the video I did not put her question in context, so I will now do that. I had first asked her, what if she got to heaven and found out that I was in hell? Would she joyfully praise her God for his justice, or be unhappy, or what? She answered that question of mine in what she considers to be a straightforward manner, but I consider an evasive manner. And then she responded by asking me what I would do if Jesus came to me at my deathbed, explained to me that I was wrong to find fault with him and his God, but that I had been good enough to go to heaven. What would I do? Would I accept the invitation? My response was that if his God had created and maintains an occupied eternal torture chamber which Christian believers call hell, I would not be happy in heaven in proximity to his God, who is infinitely evil, cruel, and unjust. I then asked my viewers, how would you answer her question? For the rest of this video, I want to give you some of their answers. My video is at 10 or more locations on the internet. At my YouTube page, Tervis said, if Jesus will appear on my deathbed, he's just too late. He has all the opportunity to appear right now and make things clear. His religion is a farce and has done too much evil. At friendlyatheist.com, Ubidubium wrote that he would say to Jesus, "Oh, so now you show up, Mr. Mysterious Ways. Well, you've got a lot of explaining to do. You left us with a world that is indistinguishable from a world with no God. Those of us who honestly try to figure out how reality works spend our lives being harassed for it by your various fan clubs." And Elliot Sigler wrote simply, I would say to Jesus, I don't negotiate with terrorists, and you, Jesus, are a terrorist. At the Friendly Atheist's YouTube channel, Ulrich Fischer said, you nailed it, Edward. Infinite excruciating punishment for necessarily finite sin is not just and definitely not loving. Kievar said, I could not in good conscience accept heaven if even one person is suffering in hell. Humanity is my family. At the YouTube page Conversations Among Christians, Agnostics, and Atheists, Cassidy McGillicuddy said, Edward, this lady is trying to manipulate you without a single bit of evidence that anything she is saying is credible. Like you, I would absolutely refuse to kowtow if I discovered that hell is real. Torturing a sentient being is the mark of a dishonest, barbaric, horrifically evil God. Another commenter said, Annie, give us solid evidence for the existence of your God, heaven, and hell. Do it now, otherwise just stop talking to us. Several commenters said something like, Annie, if at your deathbed some other God, say Thor or Zeus or Allah, comes to you and tells you that all your Catholic religious beliefs are wrong, how will you respond? Finally, one of my very favorite comments in this group is one that I can't find, but I know it's here somewhere. If a God created hell, then the only person who deserves to inhabit hell is that God himself. To the extent that I know Catholic Lady Annie, I don't think that any of these comments or any of the dozens of others will impress her. Nevertheless, if Jesus appeared to you at your deathbed, what would you say to Jesus? To all of you, thank you for watching this video.